Thank you for tuning in, and what you're about to hear is approximately 40 minutes of the Brendan Whelan country music broadcast on the new East Coast radio. And unfortunately we don't have the full broadcast because this was recorded to a cassette tape, but we do know the date. It was the 5th of January 1992, and how we found that out was the lottery numbers that Brendan calls out during his programme. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the Brendan Whelan country music programme from the new East Coast radio.
Now, good morning to Betty McKeown of Sundrive Road in Kimmage, and a happy new year to you, Betty. And here's a nice one here from Johnny McAvoy. You seldom come to see me anymore. 15 minutes after 8 o'clock.
What's your hurry? Can't you stay and pass an hour away? And we'll sit and dream a while by candlelight. For when the long day's over, that's the time I feel the most. When I hear your footsteps fade into the night. You're restless, tell me why. There's a teardrop in your eye, and I've seen it there 100 times before. And I know you're going to leave me, and it always breaks my heart. For you seldom come to see me anymore. I well recall that day when my ship had sailed away to a far-off distant land across the sea, where a cruel war was raging, where time was standing still, and blind hatred was the order of the day. You're restless, tell me why. There's a teardrop in your eye, and I've seen it there 100 times before. And I know you're going to leave me, and it always breaks my heart. For you seldom come to see me anymore. I know it can't be fair for a soldier's wife to hear how he helped to keep his country proud and free. And no bronze nor fancy ribbons can ever ease the pain when he comes back half the man he used to be. You're restless, tell me why. There's a teardrop in your eye, and I've seen it there 100 times before. And I know you're going to leave me, and it always breaks my heart. For you seldom come to see me anymore. You seldom come to see me anymore.
Oh, we're going to have a nice Cork song next. Sweet Y'all Bay, and the singer Glenn Curtin for Willie Dunn of 7 Robert Street, Drumcondra, from Debbie and Alison.
into the sea by an old worn bridge dear to my memory. There's a friendly hometown, sure 'tis often I stray by the scenes that I love there, my sweet old Bay, sweet old Bay, oh sweet old Bay. Beside your loved waters, I'm longing to stay, but soon I'll return until that happy day. My heart's in your keeping, sweet old Bay. Oh, I love every corner of that little town, with its long, narrow streets, twisting uphill and down. Sure, it's heaven to stroll at the close of the day, for the soft golden sands there, my sweet old Bay, sweet old Bay, oh sweet old Bay. Beside your loved waters, I'm longing to stay, but soon I'll return until that happy day. My heart's in your keeping, oh sweet old Bay. My heart's in your keeping, oh sweet old Bay.
Well, we're going into a break now, and after the break, our mystery singer competition.
Donncha O'Dooling invites you to join with him in the Walk of the Saints and the Kings in Spain this Easter. Donncha says this will be the most memorable, spectacular and enjoyable of all his walks. Ring 681 855 for details.
When you require tyres immediately, New Vale Tyres 24-hour breakdown service on 282-0542. New Vale Tyres, Barbecue Centre Shankill, just off the Shankill bypass. Free balancing with every set of 4 tyres bought. At New Vale Tyres, Barbecue Centre Shankill. Telephone 282-0542.
If shopping has become a chore, you haven't been to a Pettit store. For quality and value, and we're always there to help you. Our service comes with a smile, and we'll make it all worth your while. Let us put a sparkle in your day. Come shopping the Pettit's way.
This is Wicklow's all-new East Coast Radio.
And I'm Brendan Whelan. Now our mystery singer competition, and the song is called My Wild Irish Rose. And if you know the answer, just give us a buzz here at 2866 949 or 2866 103, and you may win yourself a one-day family ticket on Dublin Bus or Dart, with the compliments of Dublin Bus. So give a listen.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose. The sweetest flower that grows. And someday for my slave she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose.
Well, if you know that singer, just give us a buzz here. Ring here 28666949 or 103. You may win yourself a one-day family ticket on Dublin Bus or Dart. Now, the family tickets consist of, you can go with 2 adults and 4 children any day of the week if you choose your day. Now, good morning to Billy Bourne in Raheny. How are you this morning, Billy? And a happy new year to you. Comes in from Joe Mugan. Also to Richard and Josephine Raymond and their daughters Margaret and Anne of Marlborough Road, Donnybrook. And we wish you a very happy new year. This is Dermot O'Brien, The Road to Mallinmore.
On the road to Mallinmore, I could hear the ocean roar, and I heard the skylark sing his happy song. It'd been in the month of June, and the heather was in bloom, when I met a colleen as she tripped along. Her face was fair and handsome, and her hair was neatly tied by the gaily coloured ribbons that she wore. And she stole me half the way on that far-off summer day that I met her on the road to Mallinmore. On the road to Mallinmore, where the ocean meets the shore, I met her on the road to Mallinmore. Well, I've travelled Donegal through the glens and mountains tall, and many were the pretty girls I've seen, but there's none that can compare with the colleen I met there. And I knew that of them all she was the queen. Well, I went to see her parents, and I asked them for her hand, and if I could make her mine forevermore. And if you're in Donegal, you'll be welcome if you call to our cottage on the road to Mallinmore. On the road to Mallinmore, where the ocean meets the shore, I met her on the road to Mallinmore.
Well, I'll give you the lotto numbers for last night, Saturday the 4th of January. If you have a pen or a pencil, just take them down. Now, 10, 12, 20, 27, 29 and 33. That's 10, 12, 20, 27, 29 and 33. And, by the way, it wasn't won last night, so you have a big chance on Wednesday night. Now, good morning to Noel and Laurie Watson of 40 Beach Park Court in Coolock. It comes in from Sandra, David and John. Here's a chap here getting a lot of airplay, and I'm sure he deserves it. He's a comedian. Here's Richie Kavanagh and Holy Ireland.
Here's a little song about the holiest country in all the world. Holy Ireland. Isn't that right, Johnny?
That's right, that's the truth. You start and I'll join in.
Right, Johnny, here we go. Now the call is Holy Ireland, great big potholes everywhere. If you're going out a driving, make sure and bring the spare. Me little back suspension goes bobbing up and down, even though I pay me road tax, they treat me like a clown. There's big ones, there's little ones, there's some a duck could swim, and if you hit a bad one, you'll soon be on the rim. You can go and get your puncture fixed, there's no one from to claim. You can ask your county councillor, but he won't take the blame. So the call is Holy Ireland, great big potholes everywhere. If you're going out a driving, make sure and bring the spare. Me little back suspension goes bobbing up and down, even though I pay me road tax, they treat me like a clown. Now, Johnny, it's your turn.
That's right, that's the truth. They send out a great big lorry with 3 fellas in the back, a little barrel of tar and a few chippings in a sack. They're hunting for the potholes, but they don't get very far. After filling 20 holes, they get rotten out of tar.
So the call is Holy Ireland, great big potholes everywhere. If you're going out a driving, make sure and bring the spare. Me little back suspension goes bobbing up and down, even though I pay me road tax, they treat me like a clown.
So they head back for the depot, but they're told to go away. The ganger man says 1 barrel's supposed to last all day. Now I don't blame the councilmen, their back is to the wall. I blame them fancy fellas sitting down there in the Dáil.
So the call is Holy Ireland, great big potholes everywhere. If you're going out a driving, make sure and bring the spare. Me little back suspension goes bobbing up and down, even though I pay me road tax, they treat me like a clown.
Now when there's an election, they'll come knocking at your door. Says you, I remember you, you were here before. You said you'd fill the potholes, you treat me like a goat. If you fill up the potholes, then I'll give you me vote.
Now the call is Holy Ireland, great big potholes everywhere. If you're going out a driving, make sure and bring the spare. Me little back suspension goes bobbing up and down, even though I pay me road tax, they treat me like a clown.
Even though you pay your road tax, they treat you like a clown. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's right too. That's the truth. Holy Ireland from Richie Kavanagh. Good morning and a very happy new year to Mrs. Fowler of Old Court in Bray, and also to your sister-in-law, Mrs. Quinn, who is staying with you for the weekend. I hope you have a beautiful time out there and have a nice Sunday today. And it comes in from Mrs. Whelan and Claire. Now, this is the one here from Johnny Carroll and his trumpet, and it's a medley here. It's leaving them on, the moon behind the hill, and the Isle of Innisfree. Carolina's Golden Trumpet there. Now, our mystery singer competition, the lines are closed now because we have heaps and heaps of right answers, and I'm sure it was very easy question there, or question there this morning, who was the singer? Well, the singer was Slim Whitman. Now, we'll be picking the winners just after our next song. For Joe Byrne, and it comes in from Larry, and Happy New Year to Jim Connolly of Connolly Avenue in Inchicore, and also a very Happy New Year to Chris Fitzpatrick in Finglas. This is Billy McFarland. Roses love sunshine.
Roses love sunshine, violets love June, angels love heaven, so I love you. If you don't love me, love him you please, but let me be near you, give my heart ease. I'll build me a castle 40 feet high, so I can see you as you go by. Throw your arms round me before it's too late. Lay your head on my shoulder, feel my heart ache. We'll go together through life's hard land, knowing forever you will be mine. Roses love sunshine, violets love June, angels love heaven, so I love you.
Billy McFarland, coming up to 18 minutes before 9 o'clock, and you're listening to East Coast Radio on 95 and 103 FM. I'm Brendan Whelan, with you until 9. Now, our winners of our competition, we're just picking them out now, and the singer was Slim Whitman. Maureen Walsh won St. Patrick's Close, Monkstown Farm, Dunlera. Anne O'Neill of 90 Rathdown Park, Greystones, County Wicklow. And Alison Ninan of Ballinteskin in Wicklow. Congratulations to all of you, and commiserations to all of you who rang in with the right answers and who rang in for our competition this morning. Try again next Thursday night, also on Sunday morning. Now, good morning to Robert Hanna in Delgany, and also to Jim and Mary Chandler of 63 Bunratty Avenue in Coolock, and it comes in from all the family. This was requested by Robert in an Irish country home, Louise Morrissey.
In an Irish country home, one evening long ago, sat an old man and his little daughter Nell. Said the girl with Irish glee, as she played on Papa's knee, "You promised me a story
to be your page boy, girl. Just ring page boy 90 1884.
You're always in touch with the page boy girl.
The January sale at City 2 fashion stores is too exciting for words, so for your listening pleasure, here are flamingos recorded in Africa during mating season.
City 2 fashion stores January sale now on Main Street, Bray and the Square Tower.
Every Wednesday, East Coast Radio proudly presents the Adult Night Out. Adult dancing at its very best in the Victor Hotel, Dunleary. Rose Tynan and the Moonlight Dance Band and spot prizes galore. 8 till 8. Do the foxtrot, the tango, or join in the Paul Jones. Singles and unattached also welcome. East Coast Radio and the Evening Press invite you to trip the Light Fantastic at the Victor Hotel, Dunleary every Wednesday night. I mean, where would you be without it?
Wicklow's all-new East Coast Radio gives you the opportunity to advertise your everyday items. For sale, cars, kitchen appliances, TVs, anything you have to sell, we will advertise it for you. For a small fee, your announcement will be broadcast 3 times a day on East Coast classified ads. Telephone 28 66 103, Monday to Friday 9 to 5. That's 28 66 103. The all-new East Coast Radio.
This is Wicklow's all-new East Coast Radio.
At 12 minutes before 9 o'clock. Good morning to the Flannerys in McKelvey Road in Finglas, and they say it's nice to hear you again, Brendan. Well, I'm going to play something from Paddy Riley for you, and it's called The Orange and the Green.
Oh, me father was an Ulsterman, proud Protestant was he. Me mother was a Catholic girl, from County Cork came she. They got married in 2 churches, lived happily enough, until the day that I was born and things got rather rough. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. Me father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Oh, baptised by Father Riley, I got rushed away by car, to be made a little orange man, me father's shining star. I was christened David Anthony, but still in spite of that, to me father I was William, while me mother called me Pat. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. Me father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Off to Mass every Sunday with ma I'd proudly stroll, and after that the Orange Lodge would try to save me soul. Well, I'd go along with both of them, for I was smart because I'd play me harp or play me flute, depending where I was. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. Me father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Now when I sing them rebel songs, much to my mother's joy, my father, he'd leap up and shout, look here, William, me boy, that's quite enough of that lot. He'd then toss me a coin and have me sing King Bally and the heroes of the Boyne. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. Me father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Well, they've both passed on, God rest them, and left me caught between the awful colour problem of the orange and the green. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. Me father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
Paddy Riley, the balladeer. Now for Paul and Anita Langston of 26 Bryan Road in Marina, from your mum and your dad. Here's Brendan Shine and Dermot O'Leary and The Loan of a Spade.
Is that yourself? Indeed it is. Well, you're a stranger here. I don't know when I saw you last. It must be more than a year. How are you doing? Sure, I'm not so bad. And how's it going yourself? No use complaining, I suppose, as long as you've got the help. No use complaining, I suppose, as long as you've got the help.
The help is
west. Where are you now? I'm still at home. It's the brother that went away. My father said that if one of us left, the other would have to stay. Sure, jobs are getting very scarce. The unemployment's a curse. But I suppose as the fella says, it's bad, that couldn't be worse. But I suppose as the fella says, it's bad, that couldn't be worse. But how bad is it then? Horrid bad, I hear. A terrible weather altogether, 'tis never going to clear. Do you know what I'm gonna tell you? It's not bad for the time of the year. The mountains are coming very close. I don't like the look of the sky. The forecast talked about a change, but you mightn't believe them boys. The forecast talked about a change, but you mightn't believe them boys. Would they ever get it right? Did I nearly lose a field of hay over them last year? I suppose I'd better be heading the road. I held you back enough. I was clearing up at the back of the house. The garden is very rough. I broke the spade and it's awkward when you've only got the grape. And unless I get the loan of a spade, the garden will have to wait. And unless I get the loan of a spade, the garden will have to wait. Would you be able to handle a spade? No better man to take her by the neck. A spade's an awful handy man. There's the sun again, but it's only a bit that'll never keep up. I felt a drop of rain. Would you be using your spade today? To tell you the truth, I'm not. I lent it to you a year ago, and since then I never saw it. I lent it to you a year ago, and since then I never saw it. Would you ever call a spade a spade? I would if I had one.
Now the last song, last request coming up on this Sunday morning from my programme. A happy new year to Nellie Doyle in Arklow from your nephew Joe Tate, and good morning to Dick and Anne O'Leary of Ferry Carrick Road in Coolock from all in Telecom Erin. It's the Black family, and wheel the pramulator.
Well, now we've got the baby, and what the babe she is. Her eyes are green, she's quite a queen, we call her Pretty Liz. And every night when I get home, me wife, she says to me, get the pramulator and don't go far away.
Wheel the pramulator, John, wheel it nice and slow. Don't get high and mind the child, careful as you go. When you turn the corner, John, when you cross the road, just knock your front wheels up a bit, or over goes your load.
Last time I took the baby out, it was in the pram. I turned the blooming thing upside down, I don't know where I am. I cracked the baby's head and I took a piece off his nose, and now I daren't go home again for fear of my wife Rose.
Wheel the pramulator, John, wheel it nice and slow. Don't get riled, mind the child, careful as you go. When you turn the corner, John, when you cross the road, just cock your front wheels up a bit, or over goes your load.
The other night when we went out, we left the baby behind. I said to me wife, I think you're very kind. But as we were walking along, we met with Mrs. Gray. She had the pramulator and she was going her way.
Wheel the pramulator, John, wheel it nice and slow. Don't get riled, mind the child, careful as you go. When you turn the corner, John, when you cross the road, just cock your front wheels up a bit, or over goes your load.
Baby, what the babe she is. Her eyes are green, she's quite a queen, we call her Pretty Liz. And every night when I get home, my wife, she says to me, get the pramulator and don't go far away.
Wheel the pramulator, John, wheel it nice and slow. Don't get riled, mind the child, careful as you go. When you turn the corner, John, when you cross the road, just cock your front wheels up a bit, or over goes your load. Wheel the pramulator, John, wheel it nice and slow. Don't get riled.
Well, it's 3 minutes to 9 and time for me, Brendan Whelan, to move on and move out and make way for Uncle Bob. Bob's your uncle, for all you little girls and boys this morning, and Bob is in good form. Many thanks for your company for the past 2 hours and a half, and many thanks to my two associates here, Dominic and Colette, for their good work this morning. And as I say, I'll be back on Thursday night between 9 and 11, also next Sunday morning at the same time. So until then, have a nice day, even though it's not nice out, but have a nice day just the same. So bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Brendan Whelan Country Music broadcast from back then in 1992, the 5th of January, on the new East Coast Radio. A little bit of reeling in the pirate radio station years. I'm Gregory Whelan, not many people know that, and I hope to bring you some more Brendan Whelan broadcasts. Thank you.